Hello everyone and welcome back to the EDH Jank Center, your source for everything Commander and everything Jank. I'm your host Jordan, or Prairies, you can call me either, and today we've got a different kind of video going on. I wanted to blend two different things that I love so much, movies and Magic the Gathering. So today we're imagining what the cast of the official live-action Gatewatch movie would look like, and without further ado, let's dive right in. The Gatewatch were basically Magic's version of the Avengers and have had 8 different members at various points with different people either dying, spoiler alert, sorry, or leaving, or joining, or rejoining in Nissa's case. And these Planeswalkers are Gideon Jura, Jace Beleren, Chandra Nalaar, Nissa Ravain, Liliana Vess, Ajani Goldmane, Teferi Akosa, and Kaya Kassir, all of whom we will be casting in our movie today. But anyways, long story short, they are a team of very powerful Planeswalkers, and we needed some actors with some gravitas and power to them, and I've compiled a great cast today. Well, I think they're a great cast today. If you disagree, comment down below and let's have a chat about it. All right, let's start with one of the OG members, Gideon Jura. I chose Jason Momoa to play Gideon, and here's why. MTG Wiki describes Gideon as a, quote, large muscular man with black hair, light brown skin, and a baritone voice, so I thought this was the perfect fit. His history and clout as Aquaman would help him with this role, I think, and it'd be sick to see him suited up taking on the evils of the multiverse. And yeah, I mean, this man is just built, look at him. He's built to be a main character. Come on. Not to say that if you look differently than Jason Momoa, you can't play a main character, but that's besides the point. He'd be a good Gideon. Let's move on to Jace Beleren. I chose Jake Gyllenhaal to play Jace, and first of all, yeah, Jake is just a fantastic actor doing characters like this. Is not really outside of his wheelhouse. We can look at Mysterio, for example, but also I think he could really bring the complexity, arrogance, and heroism of Jace to life. Being pretty much the most cerebral character in the Gatewatch makes Jace a perfect candidate for an actor who specializes in playing super cerebral dudes. And if not cerebral, then just dudes with like a lot going on. All right, moving on to Chandra Nalaar, everyone's favorite pyromancer, and for her, I literally couldn't decide because these are both amazing choices in my opinion. Colby Minifie, you might know her from The Boys as Ashley, or Jenna Malone, who plays Joanna Mason in The Hunger Games. I think both of these actresses could really pull off those goggles, and also they could bring that fieriness that Chandra needs in order to be portrayed accurately. But yeah, both of these ladies are serving looks, as you can see, and I think they would be badass as Chandra. And sidebar, Meryl Streep as Jaya, guys? Come on now, that'd be so sick! Anyways, let's move on to Nissa Ravain. And the actress I chose to portray this animist from Zendikar is Gemma Chan. Everyone bow down to the queen. But for real though, I think she's got a great look to play an elf. Also, she carries herself in every role that I've seen her in with power, grace, elegance, and a hint of maternity, which I think would actually lend itself to playing everyone's favorite animist. All right, next up is the lady herself, the lady of the night, Liliana Vess. And for her, I've chosen what I think is my favorite casting of this entire list, Claudia Dumit. It's definitely Dumit, it's not Dowmit. I would freak out if that was Dowmit. Anyways, Claudia Dumit, who is most notably from The Boys, would be an incredible choice to helm one of the most loved characters in the Gatewatch. Love the dark features for this character. She also carries herself with lots of gravitas and power, which I think Liliana needs to have. And if you've seen The Boys, you know that Claudia is no strangers to characters that wield insane powers. Also, to me, Liliana is one of the most interesting characters in Magic, and I think an actress of Claudia's caliber would really smash this role. Next member of the cast is Ajani Goldmane, and we're actually hiring 2 actors for this because obviously we can't hire a real-life Leonin humanoid to, you know, do that. So we're hiring someone for the mocap and someone for the voice. And the selections are, for mocap, Terry Notari, and for the voice, James Earl Jones. Terry is a mocap powerhouse and does a lot of motion capture, most notably for the Planet of the Apes franchise. And James, I mean, yeah, it's just a classic voice. Especially now that Ajani is completed, we need a voice with gravitas and a bit of a sinister vibe. The man who did Darth Vader should do just fine. All right, second to last up on the list, we got Teferi Akosa, and my selection is, listen, I know a lot of people say Idris Elba, and I love Idris, but I'm going with Steve Toussaint from House of Dragons. He's stoic, his beard is on point. I know everyone picks Idris Elba, but I really enjoy this guy's performance in House of Dragons, and I think he could bring the gravitas necessary to portray everyone's favorite time wizard. I feel like I'm saying gravitas a lot, but hey, you know what else has gravitas? The Patreon. I have a Patreon. If you really enjoy the content, you should check it out. The link is in the description. I have a $1 tier. I try to make it really affordable and accessible. You get access to the Discord, which is really cool and fun, and yeah, there's also other benefits if you choose to be a patron at a higher level. Anyways, let's move on to our last person of the day, our last Planeswalker, the last member of the Gatewatch. And for Kaya Kassir, I have chosen Natalie Emmanuel. You may know her as Missandei from Game of Thrones, but she's also a very prolific actress and has been in a ton of stuff. So obviously hair and makeup wouldn't have to do much. She's got the perfect hair for it. And she plays in the Fast and Furious franchise, so honestly is no stranger to a rough and tumble character. And that's it, guys. Here's our cast. Let's check it out. I'm not mad at this. I think I would go and watch this movie. And that's basically it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down in the comments if you like this kind of vibe for the channel. I'll do more of these if you want them. What magic story should I cast next? Would you replace any of my choices? I'm always down there in the comments interacting with you guys. Come on down and have a chat with me. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you on the next video.